And we're on to page 3. So page 3 is adding and subtracting rational expressions. And the key to this is to getting the denominators to be exactly the same. And so here on number 14, they are the exact same. So our answer will have the exact same denominator. And all you have to do is add the numerators. So u plus u is 2u. And 2v plus 5v is 7v. And you can't combine the u's and the v's, and that's your answer. So 15, you look, they're the exact same. So our answer will have the exact same on the bottom, and we add the tops. X plus x is 2x, and negative 2y plus negative 5y is minus 7y. And that's your answer. Now moving on to 16, this takes a little bit of work, but it's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to first break that 6 into 2 times 3. And here's the reason why. When I do that, I can see that both denominators have a 2 in common. So that means I just have to multiply this by y and this by 3, because those are the things that they don't have in common. And now I'll get common denominators. So we got a 4xy on top and a 6y on bottom, 15 on top, 6y on bottom. So now denominators are the same. So our answer denominator is going to be the same, and we just subtract the numerators. So 4xy minus 15 on the top. Okay, so here on 17, this one's an interesting one, but the fastest way to do this is just to say, all right, these 6's cancel each other out. So we have u minus 3v over 4u minus 1 over u. Okay? We have to have that 1 as a placeholder for that 6 that we just got rid of. Now, if you look, both have a u in common. But this one doesn't have a 4, so we're going to multiply top and bottom by 4. So we get u minus 3v over 4u minus 4 over 4u. Whole denominators are exactly the same. So 4u will be the denominator of our answer. And since these are all unlike terms, we cannot combine any of them. And there we go. 18. We look. Hey, we got the same denominators, so we're going to get the same denominator for our answer of 5a minus 5. Now we're going to subtract the tops. 4a minus a is 3a, and 3 minus a negative 3 is going to be a plus 6. Move on to 19. We have the same denominators, so our answer will have the same denominator. And now we just have to add the tops. P plus p is 2p, and negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. All right, 20. Here, first off, you have to factor the x squared minus 9 into x plus 3 times x minus 3. And so what happens here, if you look, they both have an x minus 3, but the fraction on the right does not have an x plus 3, so we have to multiply top and bottom by the x plus 3. And so what we get is 3x plus 1 over x plus 3, x minus 3, plus, distribute the 2, you get 2x plus 6 over x plus 3, x minus 3. Now if you look, our denominators are exactly the same, so now we can combine these, and our answer will have the same denominator of x plus 3, x minus 3, and add them together. 3x plus 2x is 5x, and 1 plus 6 is 7. All right, 21. If you look, there is nothing that they have in common. You may say, well, one has an A and the other one has an A. But this A is stuck in an expression. where the other a is not. So therefore, we need to multiply the first equation by a minus 4 over a minus 4, and the second one has to be multiplied by 3a on top and bottom. So here, distributing the 5, you get 5a minus 20 over 3a times a minus 4. Minus, multiply those together, you get 3 times 2 is 6, a times a is a squared, and on the bottom 3a times a minus 4. Now we look, denominators are exactly the same, so that means our answer is going to have the same denominator. And now we subtract these, and all the terms are different, so we're subtracting 6a squared, and then we have a positive 5a, and then a minus 20. And that is our answer. 22, again, we have a plus 4, a minus 4. These are expressions. They are different from each other, so we have to multiply this one by an a minus 4 because that is missing. And this one we have to multiply by an a plus 4 because that's what is missing. So here, distribute the 5, you get 5a minus 20 over a minus 4a plus 4, plus distribute the 4, 4a plus 16 over a minus 4a plus 4. So now if you look, both denominators are exactly the same, so that means our denominator is going to be the same. And now we add the tops. 5a plus 4a is 9a, negative 20 plus 16 is negative 4. All right, and the last problem here, factor the x squared plus 7x plus 10, and we get x plus 2 times x plus 5. Remember, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 plus 2 is 7. So looking at this, again, this is an expression, should probably put parentheses around it. So looking at the denominators, we have x plus 2's in common. The second fraction is missing an x plus 5, so that's what we have to multiply top and bottom by. And so here we get 3x plus 8 over x plus 2 times x plus 5, plus, distribute the x, you get x squared plus 5x over x plus 2 times x plus 5. So now, add the tops, x squared is its own term, 3x plus 5x is 8x, and 8 will be its own term, all over x plus 2 on x plus 5. So that concludes page 3, and the next video will be page 4.